So we just set up shop, headquartered here in Orlando. Beforehand, over the summer, we realized, we needed to be in a business-friendly state for one, but also in a metropolitan area that is aligned with our needs from a talent perspective. We'd looked at Central Texas, Austin specifically, as well as Orlando, and really why we settled here is we kind of have the best of all the worlds we need. We have a lot of organizations and big companies in the simulation and DoD space. We have talent coming from universities like Central Florida, as well as Full Sail University. And just having the pedigree and history here allows us to make sure that we have the customers and the organizations we need to partner with, along with those that can help us execute from a development and design perspective.
You're here at ITSEC, obviously call it what you called it to me earlier. So what does ITSEC mean in this industry?
Yeah, ITSEC's an interesting show for our particular industry. I'd call it the Olympics. Some people call it the Super Bowl, but in our case, it's bigger than that. This is where we come to congregate, we come to collaborate, and we meet with others to see what's cooking, what's happening behind the scenes. And in our case, we're launching our new HAVIK core product. We've got Joint Fires 2.0 that's out. And this really is what sets us, and I think most of the companies, up for the next year for what we're really going to be focusing on until we hit this time next year.
How exciting is this industry right now? Clearly, we had some COVID issues for a couple of years, but it seems like as we emerge, it's like all these things that people were working on behind the scenes are all coming out at once.
Yeah, no, it's been interesting. Coming out of COVID, talent was kind of tricky. A lot of teams had to learn to adapt to being remote. But now, what I'm actually most excited is how VR and AR has really migrated from being pure consumer product to more of a professional product. I think we've seen, what guys like Zuckerberg have said, and then even with the Meta Pro release, that this is where that type of product really belongs. I mean, it is consumer because at the end of the day, we have individuals using it, but being able to really have the power at a price point that an enterprise can use like us really helps push the abilities and the envelope with this technology.